Like I told y'all 1,001 times, to dismantle a master's house, you got to use the master's tools. The camera don't lie, people do. That's Gerald Davis Jr. He committed fraud. He took checks and wrote his name on checks that he shouldn't have did. Jake Davis, James Hammond, Brother Insurance, Bank of America, SunTrust Bank, and Dwayne Gerald Davis Jr. need to go to jail. Paul Weinblatt was the accountant. He also cashed a $10,000 check. It was my mother's check. He cashed that check. So, like I said, criminal charges against Jake Davis, James Hammond, Brother Insurance, Bank of America, SunTrust Bank, and Dwayne Gerald Davis Jr. Remember the Stop Snitching video from 2006? We're going to see who's going to snitch on who. Because I'm the victim. I'm Shorty's. That's Philip Davis. He's supposed to be running Shorty's. I was married to his mother. By law, he the only one that could have been in that store. Jake Davis and Gerald Davis should have never been there. That's Philip Davis, and I made him carry that toilet up in New York City during James Brown's funeral. That toilet is a trademark. That's Zion, Illinois. That's me in 1977. I ran Contra. Transported drugs. I was a drug dealer in the Navy, and I was a drug dealer in the streets. That's me in the Navy. Oliver North. That's Hazel Norman. Like I said, we was making a movie. That's Mark Clark in the Big Fat Morning Show. Everything I've been doing since 2006 is on film. That's Franksky. That's the Waukegan New Sun. You didn't lock me up for the toilet in Waukegan, so why did you lock me up for the toilet in Baltimore? That's Vicki Lawrence from Mama's Place. Like I said, James Brown. That's how long the toilet been around. That's my store on Falls Road. That's Jake Davis. That's Tyree and my granddaughter Lyric. I fired Jake. Jake was stealing. Jake didn't want to work. Jake signed them checks. And like I said, truth speaking to power. Philip should have been running the store. Jake need to go to jail. That's my granddaughter Lyric. She just graduated a couple years ago. That's my son Philip. That's Philip in Harlem with the toilet. I made Philip kill that toilet because Philip was fucking up. So I made him carry the toilet like Jesus carried the cross. These is my kids. That's Jarrell, Gerald, Philip, Pooh. That's everybody. And that's my nephew Giovanni. And that's my godson, I guess, Aaron. That's Sierra's brother. That's Gerald, Philip, and Jarrell. Like I said, I'm a father to my kids. That's Franksky. So when y'all say that y'all don't know me, I'm Frank. I'm the cook in Baltimore. I work for 85% of the richest people in this state. And that toilet been everywhere. That's North Chicago. It's a traveling toilet, and I'm going to do it again. That's New York. And like I said, these is my kids. That's LaQuish. That's Gerald. And that's Momo and me. You feel me? I work for 85% of the richest people in the state. That's 92Q, Kathleen Hughes. That's Jamie Lee Foster Brown. And that's Shorty. I'm the cook. These is my brothers. That's my brother Brian, my nephew Clarence, my brother Mark and William. The only one missing was Michael. That's Ed Mulatolo from the Ravens. That's Dick Gregory. That's Governor Schaefer. And that's me. That's my sister Charlotte. And that's my store on Falls Road, Shorty's Ridge Country Store. Nobody had the right to be in my store. That's Washington, D.C., a ceasefire. You want to address the violence? End the war on drugs. Like I said, these are my grandkids. You see who he is, WBAL, 98 Rock. That's Gerald when he was a little boy. I had him since he was 6 weeks old. That's my son Neil. Like I said, I made Neil carry the toilet too. That's the Baltimore Ravens running coach when Ted Marchibroda was the coach. That's Jamie Costello from ABC2. And that's Shorty's. That's my store. That's Sam Cassell's. That's Sam Cassell's and Shorty's. That's me. That's my daughter, Sierra. That's my granddaughter, Lyric, and her mother, LaQuish. I go to jail for the right reasons. I raised $1,500 for muscular dystrophy for Sheriff Fisher, Baltimore County Sheriff's Department. Yeah, these are my clients. Shorty's Barbecue. Sam Cassell's and Shorty's. That's Dutch Rupertsberger and Shorty. We talking about potty training politicians. We talking about the criminal enterprise that Dutch is being a part of. Yeah. That's George Clinton from Clinton. That's George Clinton, Parliament Funkadelic. Make my funk the P-Funk. I want my funk uncut. Mr. Wiggles the Worm, one slithering idiot. I slide through the molecules of water like an eel through seaweed. Yeah, that's Shorty's. Like I said, Ed Mulatello from the Ravens. The Big Fat Morning Show. Mark Clark. You feel me? We talking about from 2007 to now. You feel me? Ronald Davis, Department of Justice, certified male, 2011. IRS. I need a federal and state audit. IRS 2015. That's NBC, the Bay Area. Jody Hernandez, she got this. No more, no more, no more. Social media for social change. I need a federal and state audit. The contents of my vehicle was worth $250 million. And that's all I'm going to say. $250 million. All about Baltimore. Dutch Rupertsberger. Senator Cardins. Learman. Corey McRae. Everything I've been doing since 2006 is on film. And it's getting ready to go to the silver screen. We're going to make TV series. Shorty. Baltimore. Rewired. You feel me? And I got plenty of SD cards. Y'all made me famous for toilets. I'm going to run with that shit. Mic check.